He's funny and he's awesome regardless, on the phone or video. Joining us, the big 96er, Scotty Schultz.
Hey, Barney, I've always said it. I've got that face for radio. Thank goodness we're back on the phone lines.
What? Okay, you're a Moose Jaw kid, right? So, did you go to Labor Day games as a kid?
Oh, absolutely. So here's the deal. I mean, I watched and listened to the Riders, probably since you can remember.
Yeah.
But I didn't take it seriously till I was actually playing football, and that wasn't until high school. But once we were in high school, we would shuttle down from Moose Jaw. Every game that we could, we would get the cheap, the $10 Safeway end zone tickets. And, of course, we went to Labor Day. And I have fond memories of, bringing the garbage bags for the rain, face painting. I somewhere in my treasure trove, I have got a K.D. Williams dreadlock because he jumped into the crowd, and I grabbed it. I grabbed one off of him when I was in high school. True story.
If it's just sitting being unused, bring it to the SportsCage studio. Let's get a little frame for that.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, do you remember, and I've been talking about this, and a lot of people have been texting in, because I remember this as a kid, Schultz. Remember the Flame, Sandy Monteith?
Yeah.
And that thing chucked out, 4-foot high flame. Imagine that in this day and age.
Oh, flame on. I would have been grilling a pork chop and been ready and just watching the end of the world happen if I had that flame had. But I don't know why they outlawed it. Probably because it's a little bit dangerous, I guess. But we're better men to have lived through it and seen it.
Yeah, I guess he was really good friends with Dave Ash, who was an absolute beauty.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace, Dave Ash, man. That guy he'd do anything for the Riders and to get people to Rider games. Hey, as a player,
yeah.
what are your greatest memories? Maybe there's a few of them. What are they?
God, I got just great ones. Every one of them. I played in eight or nine Labor Days.
Wow.
And I can remember in 2008. It would have been young Brendan Labatt's rookie year. And, there's a big hoopla about Brendan Labatt, and he was originally with Winnipeg, if you guys remember that back in the day.
Yeah.
And, as a D lineman, new lineman, he's starting, he's the big deal, and you're thinking you're going to whip up on him. And so I didn't really think too much of it, and, get asked about him in the media, and what do you think of this young guy and all this? Oh, yeah, he's a great player and shown some great things on tape. And then you get into the game, and I'm not kidding. Within the first two plays, I knew without a doubt that I was in for a long-ass day. And I immediately switched to the trash talk, anything that I could do to get this young guy off of his game. This guy would it would have been the ninth game of the season, but he felt like a seasoned veteran. He felt like going against Dan Comiskey, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
So I was in it. I think I was a decent enough player and had some good years. And it was I had my hands full. I did get a sack. I I don't think it was off of him, but it was those guys in the middle, and it was literally for a 1.5 yard gain, fat guy fall on the quarterback kind of a sack. And, so right then and there, that just sticks out in my brain because it was another Saskatchewan kid, and he had some chances down in the NFL. He come back, and I just remember this guy was a problem from day one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. You would have played in that 07 game, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And but again, I'm so concentrated on the offense and defensive line and all the hoopla that goes along with the big play guys. You're just happy in the end to see the guy. Thank God he pulled it out and ran it in, and it's one of those deals. But it's really the fan experience that makes the player experience fantastic on those days because, as you know, there's no other fan base that gets as wild as the Riders, especially on the big days, Grey Cups. You're talking rivalries, and you're talking Labor Day and Banjo Bowl. And every year in, year out, it was sold out. It was a slobber knocker. There's some blowouts. I mean, what a life for a kid from Moose Jaw, eh?
Absolutely. Scott Schultz is joining us here on the Western Pizza Guest Hotline. Was it, and I don't want this to sound like a kind of a dumb question by any means, but is it hard to keep your emotions in check a little bit more as a player in this game?
Well, I would say so. Like, you're a professional at the end of the day. And if you can't act like a big boy when the lights are on, you shouldn't be out there. But that said, guys get under your skin. You know, things start getting amplified. The crowd is into it. It does test guys, and I love it because usually it's those Winnipeg Blue Bombers that don't have the self-control, and they get punted from the game, or we get a 15-yarder, and it all works in the Ride's favor.
What? Let's talk about the current team, and then against Winnipeg here. Did you learn anything new about our Riders after that game and another loss against Calgary?
Yeah, I don't know. 8-2, lost twice to the same guys. It just the eternal optimist in me says they'll figure it out. They're 8-2. They beat everybody else, right? As far as that, it's just you've got to finish plays. And you've got to come every day, every week, every game, week in, week out to play. And we've got half season left, and we'll see how it shakes out. But I'm not too worried about it at all. I mean, what really counts is what happens in the playoffs.
All right, are you going to the game Sunday? Lakeview Insurance got like a party bus coming from Moose Jaw. Are we tailgating?
Yeah.
Are we tailgating?
There will be indescript tailgating. I will be imbibing in a lot of the adult beverages that are offered at that kind of a venue. But yes, I will be bringing a contingent of 4 folks out to the game, and we will be witnessing another fantastic Rider home game.
Okay, we might have to hook up for one. Schultz, shoot me a text, or I'll shoot you a text. Thanks for doing this, buddy, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe talk to you next week.
Looking forward to it, guys. Take care.
Right on.